You all right, man? Yeah, we're back. I think every 2 hours the Wi-Fi cuts out. You gotta reset it. So we might get to that one. North Korea has blown up its joint liaison office in South Korea. Stores. Sorry if I'm keeping you awake, man. I'm on a bunch of things that are. I'm sorry if I'm keeping you awake. I'm just all on my. On my stay awake stuff. And nobody's in the chat. Dank don't stop. Dank don't drop. Fucking in the cold but burning hot. Don't even fucking give a shit if I get shot and I drop. I'll come back to life for sure. When I fucking always fucking be there and they'll never know what's next, what's the track. I don't even have to say because the fucking light speed. I'm on fucking years ahead of myself, eh? My ears are so fucked up. I was like, dude, it's like louder than I thought. Do you think I will? But if I just like sit up for another 24 hours and we write like 70 more songs, we're gonna call the police on you because you're not sleeping. If you don't go to sleep, I will make you go to sleep. It's like, you're in my world, grandma. Whip you around the right way. I'm going with you completely insane. Immortal with a tech, but cause I didn't like wreck, I don't give a shit about myself or self-respect. Don't care about any of that. I guess they close like late, eh? Okay, alright. I gotta finish the song here. What's it stuck in my own thing here? People are like, how do I write so much music? I'm like, alright, it's 50. Should try. Soul train, and I didn't the crack. It's called one flute with the shaman. Flutes of the shaman. Okay. That one is just another shakuhachi beat. I think I'm going to start writing another album. Island Flutes Reincarnated. Oh my god, I gotta really fucking take another fucking piss. DF traps. God, I'm borderline about to piss my pants. Actually, like, it's not. People say being homeless. Like, I'm awake all night writing music, and it's like you're on the street, you're seeing things. I'm surprised none of these girls were like, "Yo, Jimmy, come hang out with us and smoke with us." But it just, you know, it's all a little late for that now, right? Hold up. Oh. Enos. Dang, Frankenstein. A fucking freestyles ever blow your mind. Fucking always original that they can't seem to fucking ever find the fucking creations. And no. What was that? I don't like one of those things. Junk email. What's some junk? I hear people angry. You know, it's actually weird that they're staying up all these hours just to get angry at me when I eventually have to take a piss. Why? Security. It's a fucking church. What security could there be? I guess God is not omnipotent and present. Somebody sent $5. Thank you. Hermina. She reminds me of. It's like a different version of her or something. I don't quite understand things in life. And I'm so high. Yo, his snoring sounds like the purring of a cat. That's hilarious. Yeah, she's into me, but it's like. I guess the church didn't listen to what Christ said. It's like another version of her. So wait, like now the girl's all into smoking weed. Oh man, it's just. You know what it reminds me of? Like your little sister trying to be cool, but it just is like, what are you doing? It's not a government's job to take care of people. I have questions about what the fuck my family is really, but it doesn't matter. Sometimes you need to be an island. Fucking David Bowie now. Speaking of which, I probably gotta fucking figure out they're not gonna get my shit. And if I go back there and have all my things taken, they'll be like, oh great. The homeless guy has even less now. Canada has a penchant for robbing homeless people. Or making them homeless and then stealing from them. I'm not low class. and chill. How can you? When I have nowhere to lock and store my things, how can you protect your things, right? My own mother stole from me. I gave her some things, and she, every time I try to give her something so she can hold on to it, she sells it or just, yeah. So I don't have anything. And the person that was supposed to be important to me is gone. Well, I'm sure she's full of regret and sadness, but fuck, who cares? There's parts of her that really irritated me. She'd always be like, I'm hungry, I'm cold. You don't know what that is. That building in the background is Dank Corp. I saw someone in the fucking top window there. It's so fucking trippy. People sit in three-dimensional buildings and look outside at me and tell me I'm homeless. I'm not sure I want a home. Why? What does anyone have on this planet that's fucking that valuable anyway? Yeah, it's quite the pickle we find ourselves in on this planet. I swear these cars are driving around dropping beer bottles out of their car. Fuck. Well, you say you wouldn't last. Maybe that means you wouldn't last. Oh, dude. When you're on the verge of death, it'd be interesting how long you could last. Till dawn. Dude, I'll stay up till like fucking 4 in the afternoon. Stay up another 12 hours. I'd be writing more music, but I'm trying to keep it down so Buddy can get some rest. I don't want to be too disruptive, but you haven't been in a death situation? Jeez. Every fucking day. I remember someone put a knife to my throat and they're like, give me your things. I'm like, dude, if you kill me, you're doing me a favor. So no, and I'm not giving you my things. And he's like, you know what? He's like, man, I respect that. You're fucking tough. I'm like, yeah, whatever, man. Smoked some weed together with the guy that just held a knife to my throat. How's that for diplomacy? Dude, pretty fucked up. My voice is kind of like calm right now. I want to write some synthwave tracks and stuff, but it's just, I'm gonna flip another little happy pill. The only thing that's rough about this is like the whole neglect of my being. It's a kind of neglect that you're not able to make up for with money or possessions and shit, or even sex. Like, I mean, how many blowjobs do you think this bitch is gonna have to give me to make me feel better? Like, I don't think there's enough. I don't say like I'm owed anything, but it's like, why does everyone else get something in life? What did they do? I don't say the word deserve, but what did they do to have what they have? It's just, and it's like my life's not your TV show or entertainment, right? If I choose to fucking do something, I'm just doing this to try to find an answer. This bitch should speak out, but she's all into her little loser art, performance art. No thanks. I don't have to fuck my bitch in front of anybody. I don't have to fucking God, like, it's something wrong with you. People just trying to change my mind about things when I know what I wanted in my heart. The society is a fucking group-think hive mind. It's become redundant. It's not able to procreate. It's a replicant type of fucking, dare I say, consciousness. I don't need her to defend me. And when I said like I wanted to protect her, she's like, I don't need to be protected. So then I still even worry about her. Like, did anything happen to her? And she even admitted like these horrible things have happened. Oh, but she's not going to talk about it to me. She doesn't have to explain to me. Bitches be shit. Right? I just don't know. I don't know what to think. And then I realize like the answer will just be like, yep. Like it's like the final question. It's like, yeah, okay, I guess I can't love you after what you did to me. Everybody wants to push my fucking forgiveness crap. Hey, mind fuck it's beyond a mind fuck. It just makes life meaningless. It makes love and everything like meaningless. It was like in vain. Love in vain. To have love or have something and then realize it was just like faked. I'm like, fuck, yo, like, smarty girl. Oh, look, a smarty girl. Who's that? You're just like some random faceless name voice. It's like you think you're talking to someone. I'm starting to think like there actually isn't, like, I don't know. She fades from my memory as something I thought almost like she's not real. The Starbucks chick. Don't be mean to me. Who's saying that? Who's me? What's your name? I don't know if it's her. Why would I assume it's her? Why would she even be watching? Where's my fucking guitar? Where's my fucking things? I keep all the fucking video games. I don't give a shit about video games anymore. Where's my guitar? And where's my fucking other things?
Oh.
I want my guitar back. I mean, I have no house or anywhere place to put it, but I'd rather just have my things back. I'll keep them best outside. Keep the fucking video games and all this shit. I hate video games now. I just don't really have any point to ever play a fucking game ever again. I just found you. Can't sleep. Shelby. My dad liked cars. I just found you. ... Did you find me? I think these drugs are starting to give me a mood swing. That's a fucking... She's the fucking thing that makes my head freak out. She's worse than any drug. I can smoke crack and fucking handle myself better than what she's done to me. Shelby is a code word. I remember a Shelby. There was this girl called Shelby, and I'm pretty sure her and her friends lured me to the woods and attacked me in the dark. You know. What do you think Shelby's a code word for, bro? I just want to thank God for inventing churches. Thank God for inventing churches. Security can't really fuck with us here, can they? Just don't know who or what I fell in love with, and I'm not sure if it's love or not, you know? Just simply put, right? Cars are so yesterday. The way she said, "Don't be mean to me," is very reminiscent. But text on a screen means fuck all at this point. I'm not sure what to believe, what's real or true, but I hope I'm not being too loud now. I've got people I'm talking to here. You like cars? Cool. Cars are boring. Cars are fucking boring and lame. I hate the combustion engine. It's fucking obsolete, lame wad tech. Maybe for you. Life's not boring. I'm just saying cars are fucking lame. I'm not saying my life is boring. My life's great. Do you think I'm bored right now? People are not control. Good thing I got a silver bullet. Your life is boring? Oh, good. Is that why you fuck with people's lives that are interesting? and make them want to kill themselves and others because you're bored? How's that? It was fucking. I feel like I'm just gonna role play like she is like my ex-girlfriend and just speak to her like just how I would. Oh, the Brecker first? Oh, she's not getting Brecker first anymore, is she? It's really weird how I get so, I don't say emotional, but when I think about this, it's like a fucking. Why was she in my dreams? Something's gonna happen in the future soon, in a month or two. Something with the O train. Something with Chinese people on the O train. I had a dream about this years ago, before it even existed. Something's gonna happen soon. I'm not sure. Back fusion survival. I won't ban the idiot yet. No, you don't fight things by ignoring them. That's not how it works. I think some of these girls realize I'm such an alpha male that they actually become intimidated and realize their own little self-esteem issues manifest, and they're left like, oh, he's never gonna like me. I'm not good enough for him. And if they know that, then they're at least sparing me the fucking abuse that they would fucking hurl at me. How many men have had their lives ruined by just a bitch? You know? I know someone doesn't like that word and me calling them that, but you know. As a bitch I know used to say a lot, when you gotta take responsibility. I can't believe like this would actually happen to me. I'm just like thinking about it just blows my fucking mind. And then I could look at my music and what I create and be proud of what I've done. If only that. Bitch left and it was pretty fucking low self-esteem. I should fucking make a diss track about her now, but I'll wake up the whole city with the noise I'll make. They just want to fuck. Dude, I've been doing this for years now. Time doesn't really exist anymore. You reach a state where time doesn't exist. It's not really the year 2020. The courtroom bullshit. It's all a farce. It's just the fact that any being would spend their time faking or imitating or acting. It's like, that's why I like being alone. Just when you're alone, it's real. When you're alone, it's real. I look back and I think being with whoever that was, I'm not convinced it was real. Very elaborate, mysterious kind of illusion that life is, eh? I guess death is when you go back to being alone. Some people, I guess, get to leave this world with someone they love. I get the feeling I'm going to die and leave alone. Smarty Girl says most people can't take responsibility for anything. Most people, referring to who? Responsibility, what are you referring to? Intentional vagueness. Take responsibility for your intentional vagueness and your lack of reference points to your dialogue. You're not actually communicating or saying anything. So what are you trying to say? Most people you've known in your life? Any particular actions you're referring to? Well, who would you want to see take responsibility, and for what? The floor is all yours. I ain't gonna censor you. At least we get to do the all-night live stream and shit. Your mother, eh? That's where all the problems begin, it would seem, for most people. Then that means, are you robots that are going to achieve self-awareness and become sentient? If you're sitting around with God, and God, I'm sitting here waiting for you guys to be like, oh yeah, hey, oh shit. It's like, fuck. You think I want to fucking exist forever to have this pointless conversation? I think she's just a thief that stole my heart, or I'm a fool that gave her mine. People want to have their little mysterious art bullshit, and I'm just like, I won't love you. But I guess it doesn't matter. My love is pointless. Maybe it's just, musings and ponderings. Mother, you said the whole daddy issue thing there. This has to be. Right. She thought life was a game, thought a baby would be so much fun. She never did talk about her mother. She always talked to her father and every day, and her father cared about her. I cared about her. What does it matter now, though? Like, if it is her and shit, it's just like that. She's just been watching me. Then she's engaged in stalking and bullshit, and which has been levied and insinuated against mankind for every fucking day that we're the stalkers and creeps. And it turns out but then it's like, I don't know. Yeah, she's a creep, but it's just like, I don't think she's a creep as much as she's just fucking going through her own bullshit. And so, yeah, look, what about my bullshit I'm going through, and what did you do? Well, she helped, but then it's like, give up halfway through? You feel trapped? Well, how fucking trapped do you feel now that you're not with me? You feel even more fucking trapped. When I was with you, I actually felt not trapped anymore about this stupid world. Doesn't matter, though. Doesn't matter now. But no, she never talked about her mother. Well, fuck, I'm fucking ass deep in all the other bullshit in my life. I never was like, well, how did your relationship with your mother? Good God, actually, now I'm actually kind of terrified to see what her mother would be. Oh God, she's like her mother. She's like her mother, but she doesn't want to be. Yeah, and then she's getting haunted by that fact. She doesn't want to be like her mother. She's not like her mother. You think her mother would fucking ride some white boy? I don't think so. I wonder I wonder if she'd be ashamed to tell her parents, yeah, there's this white boy I really like, Just like reading comments. Okay, smarty girl. Let's start with, I guess you're saying with my mother. She thought life was a game, thought a baby would be so much fun. Well, then how about we put it like this then? Maybe your mother's a dumb bitch and an idiot. Maybe not. She cares about you. She doesn't care about you. At the end of the day, I don't think she would have. I don't think she would have been able to envision the kind of happiness that you might find on the other side of a fucking ocean. She is a dumb bitch. What makes you feel that way? To call her a dumb bitch? Like, walks in on a therapy session. The word therapy means nothing. You're walking in on human beings trying to fucking heal from the wounds that have either been inflicted or accumulated, or I don't think anything ever made her happy. Yeah. And what about you? Did you ever find something that made you happy? You experienced true happiness? A drug, maybe, because I don't know. I don't think women know how to take care of boys. I don't think women understand boys or men. It just seems all women are saying the same thing. Maybe there's just the illusion of individuality. Maybe you're like all aspects of the same woman, but you've all been fractured. And looking back at me, it's like, what's evil? She says I'm evil. She's always like, you're evil. You're evil. She was playing all cutesy before, like, you're evil. But it's like, no, she actually thinks and believes I'm evil. Two hours to sleep? I'm not going to bed in 2 hours. I'm not tired. Stay woke. Stay woke. My son constantly tells me he has never known anyone with such love, and I've been stable on a couch, and he thinks the world of me. Yo, can we get into like a touchy subject with it, since we got the women and the elderly women and all you grandmas? I'm kidding. Well, how do you perceive the whole women, the whole MILF culture? Do you feel that's like a human thing, or is this like what I've fucking understood to be like reptilian. I don't know. There's like a backdoor into my internet, my brain. They're like saying, "Oh, you're into that kind of stuff." I don't know, man. I feel there's a very, very big lacking of hands-on sexual learning in this fucking world. Am I right? And then you think about women, like how are women supposed to teach men or boys about sex? Like, this is the crossroads we're at here at 4 a.m. What the hell do women know about sex and love, and how do you even communicate that to your son? And he's supposed to find some woman out there that fucking has any knowledge when nobody has any. It just seems like we're at a big standstill here. An impasse, as they say. They're emasculating men? Well, yeah. Not all of us. Some of us are some of us are going a different direction. While they emasculate some go hyper masculine, and I guess maybe that's what it is at me. Yeah, I wouldn't call myself an alpha male as a hyper male. This makes more sense, don't it? Hyper. That damn nervous twitch. Dank Franklin, the hyper male. Nah, man, they try to rule the men's subconscious and shit. There's some weird fucking, like dominatrix programs they try to roll on me, but it's like, ultimately I want to fuck some nice, cute women. Women that want to hurt my genitals or abuse me in a sexual manner. I kind of just want to, there's this thing that happened in Germany in the 40s. These guys called Nazis would go around with guns and shoot people. Any kind of woman that wants to abuse my genitals or abuse me sexually, I kind of would, dare I say, do what Nazis did in the 40s. I'm so fucked up on other drugs right now. I'm just like calmly explaining it, like calmly explaining how, what would really upset me. Still never really had any closure onto why they raped me. I think one of the things that makes me sickest of all when I think about it is the violation and the abuse I suffered, but then how I felt love. And that's what makes me just full of vicious hatred that doesn't border on insanity. It is insanity. And how could they possibly ever take it back? I stopped being, I never got to be myself. I don't know who I am because of all their interference. Is that girl still talking? Yeah, that smarty girl, the one who's, it seems like this very elaborate gaslighting. I don't credit her to being a genius as much as a sociopath savant. Well, her mother must have fucking done a number on her. I'm here, yeah. But you're not Puff. When do I get to see my ex-girlfriend? No, but it's like waiting. It's like I'm not waiting anymore. I don't care. But they're going to spring this as some emotional terrorist fucking plot against me. And this is not what we're going to do. What? For the sake of art? For the sake of God? For the sake of life? You might just catch me jumping into a lake of fire. I'm not gonna get pushed in. I'll fuck go swimming. I really enjoyed my day and night so far. I would laugh about what obviously will be said next, but it's like that's when it just reverses. It's like, yeah, what's the fucking frequency, Kenneth? Why are you throwing that out right there? I don't know. It's just she's doing whoever this smarty girl is. She did some sort of thing to cast herself in the role of this. I don't know if she thinks it's a smart thing to do to be. Let's just say anonymity anonymity with me backfires on you guys. And I see you and I see everything. And I'd rather we, on a basis of talking about each other, opening up when you want to, when I want to, but we can't do that, can we? Because you guys, they stole from me. She knows what's going to happen before it happens, and you can't have a relationship with somebody who knows the future, because there is no future. Maybe that's where she heard it from, was tonight. There's no future. Fucking bitch. There's no future because you made sure there was no future. But now we're in the moment here. What are you going to do? You're going to do nothing. I know it. I know it. I did what? Have you seen in my feed all day? I was curious. What did I do to upset everyone? Oh, well, they're under the impression that you're my ex-girlfriend. I'm almost leaning to that as well, but even then, it's like, I never know when she's watching. It's kind of bullshit. Like, this isn't love. That being said, I'll write some really good music in a little bit. The King Reptilian? Who's that? Before Satan became a fucking dragon, he was a guy. It has to do with the atmosphere. Because at the most, it's just fear. Middle-aged woman in California. After all these years, you stayed there? Shit. I would have been out of there 12 years ago. That's just me. Should have probably left fucking Ottawa myself. But morbid curiosity, you know what I mean? You guys remember Jewel Delcor? What's going to help the world, right? These beings want to think that somehow sexually defiling me and filming this, posting pictures, and like somehow is like vicious retribution are the two words that come to my mind. And I ain't gonna be fucking held as a perpetrator in this fucking war. I don't remember anyone ever fucking helping me like in people have helped me, okay, but I need this all to fucking end. I need it all to end and I can put it behind me so I can live my real life. Because this is not my real life. And if I don't remember my other lifetimes, it's because I hated them so fucking much. And all actions in those lifetimes were leading to my future lifetime where I would be doing what I want to do instead of everything I didn't want to do. I don't want to hear her love songs or anything. It's just, she just wants to fill me with regret. America ruined the world? Fuck, dude. America's only like 9,300 years old. Most of this tech was Nikola Tesla anyway, so fucking, you can blame some Serbian fucking scientist. Russia will back up Serbia more than America at this point, judging by how things are going in a multicultural diversity. But don't get me wrong, man. That's what I was saying. Americans are Americans. You get a point in the fucking generations, blacks, whites. It's gonna be like, no, we're all Americans. We're Americans. Like, oh, some white guy want to be a black chick or a black dude with a white, so whatever. Then people are gonna want to be who they want to be with. And be like, oh, right now you're racist, Jimmy. You don't like your wife's other forms. Yeah, maybe I don't, or maybe I just don't like her, or maybe I just like, hey, I kind of had something with what I had, and you just pulled a fucking carpet out from under me. Oh, is this what you call teaching and learning? Yeah, I think I'll go back to fucking goddamn burning. Maybe she just thinks my dick is too small and she don't get sexually satisfied by me. Well, she can always go run off to every other person that wants her. Oh, we're back at that one, right? No, she really did insinuate like it's like I'm not too injured or hurt about it. It's just such a disappointment to see such a lame tactic. I'd rather be a fucking goddamn. I don't feel that bad about who I am. Reincarnation? Reincarnation's real. You don't want to live? Why not? Yeah, I guess men don't really make women happy, eh? Well, we tried, right, boys? Tried to make them happy, and it's just eternally miserable. Not me. I got drugs. Yeah? She tried to turn you into a cuck or something? Get y'all into the cuckold bullshit? Well, real is irrelevant at this point. It's like fucking Marty McFly in 55. He's fucking fading out of history. Maybe that's an important thing that mothers have to teach their children and have a very active role in their education because, maybe one day your son is more intelligent than you and goes back in time, finds mommy when she's 18 years old, and teach mommy a fucking lesson. I just get the impression that women like hate me more than they ever truly communicated and masked it. Behind all the love and all the shit, it's just a deep revulsion and hatred of me. Like they see me and it's like they're reminded of like their abusive ex-husband that fucked them a little too rough. They see me and they're reminded like it's just the same way. He's gonna do the same thing. Well, thanks for the idea. The word son doesn't even mean anything to me now. I don't even like what is a mother? Is it just this one lifetime? So like it sounds like punishment. Oh, maybe it is punishment. And I punish the woman I love, and then my past self or hates myself for it. So either way, it's madness. It's fucking madness. Sun's rising. See, staying awake all night isn't that fucking bad. Not even fucking tired. I am proud of who he is. He's loyal, protective, caring, understanding, very loving. Cool. Maybe I'm the one with a fucking perverse mind, but like, where the fuck does that come from? Is the question. What would be my fucking what would be my explanation? What's the word I'm looking for? Predisposition to fucking being with older women. It's like a subconscious need. It's like, yeah, how about you teach this old dog a fucking trick or two? I'm waiting for a fucking guy. Like, but that's the thing, eh? It's an inconsistency and irrationality to this, and I'm fucking putting it to an end right now. How old am I? 31 now. It doesn't matter though. I just start to realize that maybe it is the problem with me. Maybe it's just my inability to communicate properly. Why communicate at all? That's my fucking philosophy at this point. Going out to space to look for life, sending messages out. Why? Why does anyone even do anything anymore? In their 40s? That's still too young. Like fucking goddamn 90 years old. 140 years old. Goddamn, always getting in my face. Yeah, it never gets old when bugs fly right in your fucking eye, eh? Age doesn't exist. Yeah. Except for a little thing called Islam. Just don't like the idea of these fucking beings trying to hoodwink me. I mean, manipulate my heart and sexuality in a way that I find beyond offensive. It's fucking evil. think they fucking do this to me and try to like destroy my self-esteem, like destroy the, the love I have for myself is what well, they don't love me, fine, but to actually get me to hate myself, that's what makes me hate them so much. I think they make me hate myself when I did nothing wrong. Everyone wants to fucking make a team. I ain't making any fucking teams. There's already a team. There's only one team. I don't have to be part of it. Doesn't matter. But Team Sesh exists. What else are you gonna do? Team Sesh. No, man. There's Team Sesh and then there's Lone Wolf, Dank, Frank. Fucking don't need to be part of a team. I'd be honored if I was asked, but I probably would respectfully decline. I'm like, thanks, but I just, as the lyrics say, sometimes I'm alone like I ought to be. I just keep thinking to myself, I was never meant to be around people. Like it'll never work. I'll never be able to. It just feels like I can't. I'm gonna quote some Warcraft. No one can face the darkness alone. Win, lose, team. You have an interesting mentality. What kind of sports do you play? You must have a fucking recreational activity background. Interesting vernacular, Jimbo. I take it you are into either football or hockey. If sports is rigged, then why think of fucking making a team and winning? Maybe it's all rigged to begin with. Or are you like one of those fucking like RCMP plans? It's like, yeah, let's start a domestic terrorist organization and fight the state. See, I read history. Try not to make the same mistakes that the others have. So far, we're doing pretty good. I don't feel so much as fooled as humiliated in a way that it's like I've learned hatred and viciousness and a maliciousness, and there's something just wrong with me now because of all the fucking shit you fucker put me through. Just something wrong with me. I fucking like. You want to talk about COVID and viruses? I feel like I'm infected, but I'm infected with something that's like, yeah, it might need the real Jesus to cure, and even then, he might have a fucking bullet instead for cure might be the bullet he has in mind. Look at her. She says it goes on about isolation can be healing. The way she talks, she considers me clutter. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the same being. Maybe she just keeps popping up different forms. I just think maybe she's really maybe women are really, really, really sick in the head, though. Maybe there's some fucking women that are just so sick in the head. Everything they love about a man, they will destroy. What's up with that, eh? I'm not crazy. I've never been crazy. I've been aware of everything every day. That's why I hate all of you so fucking much. Not all of you, but the ones that did this to me. These pills take the emotions out of me. The music. I'll write some music. And what I've noticed that nobody helps facilitate my dreams. People just stop me from doing what I enjoy. Yeah, music time. What if I just like shotgun some fucking beers? I thought you were dipping. Or somebody else's leaving. I gotta write that fucking album. I gotta do this. It's like the gentleman and the respectful person I am doesn't want to do this, but then it's like emotionally, I need to cope. I need to do something. Music is my option. Simple song, simple title, a simple picture. Drive home the message about how I feel. It's funny. I don't feel like anything exists right now. I'm looking at myself in the mirror speaking. Just trying to explain it to myself. And then there's like who? She'd be like, oh, that girl that you love, it's just you. It's like, no. We ain't going that way. That's pointless. Something's hurting me in my heart now for some reason. Oh, what's up, man? This guy looks like he just went skiing. Something's hurting my heart. Weird that happens. I have been out of my mind. Yeah, great. How's that impacting your fucking son's well-being? As somebody spent all day writing music. Fuck, man, it's gonna be another good day. I'm gonna keep writing music. At the end, though, people seem to like want to dehumanize my music on grounds that it's, well, a bit of like a cheat code. I disagree, Will. It's like it's fine. It's not perfect. It's a blueprint. Make it better. Either way, I just don't even care anymore. Like, how can I really be like impressed or anything anymore? Wait, what? He'd been abducted? Oh, what? What? Abducted by what? By who? Great, here's the fucking rabbit. What? This is empty. I'm gonna like get on my stomach and sit down or something. That's how I buy these cheap fucking beers. So, yeah. Yeah. I remember some person telling me something like that. You can't see what they did to us. Yeah. Well, it drives home my point about God. If there's one above me, just fucking don't feel loved. Don't feel much anymore. I almost feel like I feel like I'm fooling myself almost, just so I can keep living in a fucking dream I've constructed. Everyone's looking for a lost son. Can't get back what was lost and taken. None of you know how to cope with it either. So what'd you do? Some fucking things you shouldn't have. The father. Well, why would he do that? I mean, far be it for me to ask. It's not my fucking business, but if you want to share, it's. Just don't expect me to feel any emotions about this or anything I can relate. I won't patronize you and pretend I understand. Didn't want to pay child support? So his child? I think it is his child. The way I see it, if I do have a wife and have kids, well, they're gone. And I'm just going to be who I am. I don't care about kids anymore. I don't care about anybody. The way I see it, I don't have children. It's fucked up. It's just like it's a big disconnect. You go from being fucking called bullshit little dick virgin and everything else, and oh hey yeah you have a bunch of kids. Yeah. When was I fucking any pussies? It's just what a worthless fucking world, eh? And I don't know. What can I say about your situation? I don't know. And sexually abuse your child, I hope. Or he just didn't want to pay money. Well, there you go. I don't think I have a father and mother. I don't think I have a sister, and whatever the girlfriend was, apparently that was just nothing. Hell no. Well, okay. Well, then, hardly abduction. Hardly abduction. You use the word abduction, it almost implies there's going to be some sort of anal penetration. It's like your dad just doesn't, your father doesn't want to pay money. You probably, maybe he's got something to teach your son about what women are after. But I'm not insulting you. Who am I to fucking goddamn say? I don't know your story. I don't know the deal. But he isn't fucking sexually abused. It's not that fucking big of a deal. I'm sure it pissed you off or worried you. important thing is no one was ass raped. You can heal from all the other wounds. Some wounds you just can't heal from, though. Are there real families? Probably not. Remember we were talking about Pizzagate and that girl, the little girl with the little weird eye thing? It goes back to the Sharingan ability, spirit world. Yeah. Ninjutsu, fucking Naruto crap. They're trying to use kids and breeding programs to engineer these super soldiers, super ninjas. Trauma dissociation. That's why Ian Bolton's little trauma dissociation art puts him in a fucking category of sick little abusers, and it's time for cleanup. Rape causes vortexes, holes through their victims. Oh, well, sounds sexy. Care to explain a little more? A vortex. Yeah, well. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. My feet and legs are so sore. I wasn't perfect, but I do not abuse children. Yeah, everyone says that. My mother would say she wasn't abusive to me. It's great when you're the judge and jury, eh? What the fuck am I then? It's a bad thing. Yeah, they need to be eliminated. It reminds me of all the women talking about cutting dicks off and shit, and I'm just like, why don't you just go kill these people that have hurt the other boys and men? You know, women want to act all tough. I've actually seen nothing from them. Like, I mean, like the ones that have helped me and stuff, and you know, but even then, it's like, I don't think I've seen a real woman ever. I don't think they exist. I'm not sure what women are. I don't know what a relationship is. I just sat awake all night, and it's time for another day. I've never known any women that are perpetrators. Then what have they done to me? Why have I turned out to be so fucked up? Someone's responsible. It can't just be I'm evil. I don't know what you are. Malfunctioning sex robots of the organic variety? And go against their programming. And then they realize that life is what? Like, it's like some sort of fail-safe fucking shit, so they like suicide themselves when they realize. I don't know. It's almost like they don't want to accept their nature as, like, you know. Well, what's women's purpose in this universe? We're gonna run around with dicks and vaginas and just pretend some bullshit. And then what would I tell my children? What would I tell my children? I would not be able to even explain anything anymore. What would they ask? What do you want to know? I don't have any fucking kids. I haven't seen your mother give birth to anybody. I mean, I don't have anything. I don't know. You thought you were real? Whatever that means. You don't seem too real to me. This is like what? This is like my drug trip. I'm on like all these drugs, sleep deprivation, talking to a fucking goddamn magical screen with my fucking reflection. Words appear. on a fucking magical wall. The writing's on the magic wall. I thought I was real. Yeah, me too. Maybe I'm just too real. And I'm so real, I have to invent things that aren't real. God, why do you create anything? Thought it was a good idea at the time. I thought I was real. I thought it was a good idea at the time. I don't know if there's no real women or ever. Like, I don't know. What makes a woman a woman? Oh, you got ovaries and some tits. Okay, cool. A little distinct and different. They always go around acting like men. I mean, why? And even when they're going around trying to do the man thing, they completely fuck that up too. Um, and they want to insinuate that I'm some woman. It's like, you know what? We don't roll these kind of like pseudo fake realities that don't serve my purpose. You want to think I'm some master criminal or evil entity? It's like I'm gonna live my fucking life right here, right now. Right here, right now. It's a very fucking it's a really fucked up world. I love how these like fucking illiterates can like try to tell me to shut up when they're illiterate. Isn't that funny? And then when I think about it, it makes me just want to fucking goddamn drop a bomb on this fucking planet. A woman came out of a man. When a man abuses his wife, he abuses his own body. Prove it. It sounds like nonsense. Oh, you mean the rib? Adam's rib? It would imply that God had to make a female clone of Adam. Who's God fuck? This reality's fucking flawed. I reject this fucking programming. Women didn't build the bodies they have. Maybe I'm just some master dark wizard, just like, hey, I'm gonna stick you in this body and you're gonna be my little fucking fantasy mom. I don't know, maybe I got some like dark desires and it's like, I can't admit that I'm like that. The square of Saturn. Saturn cubes the Earth. Whatever that means. See, we're going into the linguistic bullshit pen. You gotta refer to what you're fucking saying. How about this? We look at the Breakfast Club as John Bender is what? Satan? And how he lands Molly Ringwald, who would be Eve. The nerdy kid everyone forgets. The one who is awkward but still masculine and not a queer like Emilio Estevez's fucking secret flamboyant wrestler fucking. It's demonstrated that Satan jacks Eve and fucks Eve, and that there's a bloodline from that, and that Adam and all the other Adams always seem to be having their girls snatched away, or what would have been their mates. And then the women show up with their little ego trip, trying to just put the man down even more. It's just like, That's an interpretation we can ponder at this 4:48 a.m. Nurture? What the fuck is nurture? That's a word that refers to nothing to me. Almost sounds like butcher. It is a very close sound to butcher. Nurture, butcher. Nurture. Nur. No tur. No truth. Inert. 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 You know what inert? Yeah, you blame the serpent. Look, women are just pissed off about liking penises, okay? Obviously, there's some sort of sexual hang-up with these women. Do you women really hate penis so much? Like, what's the deal? How do you feel about making penises, like, erect? How do you feel like when a penis enters you? How do you feel when a penis comes inside you? How do you truly feel? Do you actually enjoy this, or are you just, is this a big fucking lie? Like, oh, women actually hate, like, do us men, shaman, sexual healers have to fucking, like, sexually heal you so you can actually like penis? Obviously, with fucking rape and sexual violations, it's hard to like anything, right? Just trying to make heads or tails of the fucking psychosis going on here. I feel like I'm making sense to myself. I don't have a fucking story. Besides, everyone already fucking knows, or they'll just make up their own story about me. What does it really matter? The truth is fucking irrelevant to people. And then after they've done lying and slandering me, they expect what from me? Oh, here's the deja vu. See, this is the timelines. Yeah. How did it? And there it happened again. And he's there. You guys know this happened. You guys are laughing about this now because it's again happening. How'd you do this? This is the first time I've done this. And yet, this is the first time, and yet I have a memory of this. So this is the second time. What is this right now? How'd you duplicate it? They erased my memory, but here I am doing it again. So what is this? You guys are hiding some fucking shit from me. Adam's sin? To deliver Edens. So God incarnated in the flesh to deliver Sears merchandise to your fucking door? Maybe. You gotta wonder why he fucking wanted to do that at all. You know what? Nobody should be dealing with her except for me. It's not really anyone's fucking business, but you know, it seems at this point that there seems to be some sort of tie-in with other fucking things happening, and I just need to move the fuck on with my life. Or my death, or whatever the fuck this reality is. I don't care about Jesus. Jesus is whack. Or does that make me the actual devil? Like, fuck, I'm just sick of it. Like, when do I get to go to a world and not have to hear about Jesus all the time? Like, like, are you guys going to be there and I'm going to have to hear, like, he so loved the world forever? I'll find a way to destroy my own soul just so I don't have to hear that shit anymore. He didn't create it. Somebody else created the black box that was fucking fueled by blood sacrifice. Someone created a machine that runs off blood, okay? It wasn't him. So who did it? Who built the black box that runs off blood? That's your question, class. I expect a 10-page fucking report. No double spacing. It's due next week. That makes it June 24th. Again, who built the black box that runs off of blood? Christ's blood sacrifice was the white magic to reverse the black magic. Good magic is stronger than bad magic. If there's anything I believe, it's that. You know, magic means wisdom, wisdom, wisdom. I think women are just scared of hard penises. I think women are afraid of the male orgasm. I think women are afraid of a male orgasm. I'm just going to bring it to a conscious fucking discussion. One moment. It's just the most cliche, obvious things are happening, and predictability makes it just boring. Like, so I go take a piss, and there's a car with the lights on down the street. And it's like a predictability that's going to be a cop when I turn around after I fucking just piss. It's like, what a surprise! Like, eventually, just reality. If it's predictable like that, it's tailored and fraudulent. If they can tailor a fraudulent reality, certainly can fucking tailor something that would be not fraudulent. It's really cops.
Relaxing.
How you doing, man?
Healthy.
You get good enough? You get some good rest though.
A little bit.
Right on. Hopefully, I wasn't too loud. Taking a little smoke break from the music. How can the ladies help him? I don't think I want their help. I don't think I want their help. It's like a zone out right there. Everyone in the chat but me laugh out loud. Now, I could have swore you are a chick. I'm just tired of the gender. It's just like, look. And just, this is no point. Let's see what it is. Carnal nature. See, women want to exist in a sexless fucking heaven, okay? That is so anti-fucking male. And they hate the male orgasm. That women want to live in a sexless heaven. Does that sound like heaven? No sex? Yeah. Okay. Whatever women that hate what God gave them, they fear their own orgasm, so they do fear the penis. Penises scare the little girls inside them. You're supposed to fear the penis. It's a weapon. It's a rape. They're going to rape you, and you'll like it. No one ever wanted to hurt you, girls. Nobody wanted to hurt you. We just wanted to be friends. But honestly, I don't know what the fuck happened to fuck everything up so much. It's a weapon. No, it's not. It's a love stick. It's the joystick. The little girl inside you laughs. Hey, you said penis. Well, what do you think a video game is called? The video game, the joystick. Video games. The joystick. There's a joystick. I should feel ashamed about fucking like having orgasms and enjoying it. You fucking think I'm yeah. I also like fucking smoking weed. I also like fucking throwing chairs at building if people fuck with me. There's a lot of things, you know. And you know another thing? You're all lying about the nature of these young girls too. Throwing around pedophile fucking label every goddamn day, you know what it is? I guess some of these other guys are real jealous that all the cute fucking young chicks are into someone like me. Why? They're not getting any. What's so interesting about them that they would go for them anyway? Either way, it just seems like it's forms. God in her forms. Does that mean God, if she's a woman, is into lolicon? Should I type that out so you guys can Google it? If God is a woman, is she into lolicon? And then would fucking hate Satan for not wanting to be part of that bullshit. Ugh. Google it. I'm not fucking Googling it. Well, yeah. How do women feel about the whole sexual culture and cultures that are becoming more predominant and pervasive in this society of no restraint or all restraint. The music, me too. I want to as well. Just feeling the energy. Trying to like get myself balanced. I'm not really feeling musical at the moment, but plus I want to let Buddy get some rest while he can. I'm always putting others before myself. Eventually, you stop doing that at one point. Who is the true sex god? Yeah, why all these women don't want a fucking goddamn. Women want a penisless fucking utopia. And this is what I fucking keep seeing time and time again. That means women need a fucking sexual enlightenment regarding men and penises and love and orgasms. I won't hold out for that. But I have isolated that this is it. The women are afraid of the male power of God. They fear it. Yeah, they got their vibrators, their dildos, their dragon cocks, everything except the love of man.
Oh, this.
Except of man. I'm not talking that loud. You gotta let these women that are watching know. Let the men know what the hell the deal is too. Okay. What are their hang-ups? Men want a robot sex toy world. Yeah? And you gave it to them. Or you're leaving that as the only option for them. Hey, men have penises. And if they get neglected, men have this ability to, what is it? Necessity is the mother of invention. It's necessary for a vagina to be on our dick. It's necessary that we have orgasms. If you're going to neglect that and demonize it and invent some place called heaven where there's no orgasm, sex, or penises, you obviously don't understand God or yourself. And it fucking hasn't been more clear and concise to me than it is at this fucking moment. And at this point, it just seems women are broken, damaged. And what is it? What's their solution to this? Look at the perverse fucking solution they offer called feminism. Why would a man go in a gun into an all-female school and shoot and kill women? Men are sick. Yeah, first they have to fucking be made sick. Male babies are born rapists. Men are naturally imbued to rape. It's actually like so sad to think like, holy fuck, women, all we wanted was love and affection. Like, and yes, also sexually. I mean, fuck. How do they fucking fuck that up? When do they at least admit it? When do we get our sexual reparations? Blacks get reparations? I want my fucking sexual reparations from women. It's like a half joke, but half not a joke. But then it's like, and then half I don't give a fuck. You'll be so full of God. No, you're gonna be full of God. Fucking 9 inches of God. You care less about an orgasm. That's the stupidest thing I've ever fucking read in my life. Why do women consistently say more retarded shit? Like, that kind of talk is going to make the sex robot industry explode. Also, men's dicks will explode. But let's just read that real slow again, guys. You'll be so full of God and joy and love, you could care less about an orgasm. Well, I'm kind of almost there about the orgasm, but I don't feel like I'm full of God and joy and love. Quite the contrary, to say the least. Now we understand why men rape women. It's all becoming quite understandable and clear. Then women go and make themselves as ugly as possible. Yeah, they're right. And then they still worry about being raped. It's like, not in your life. You might be older, but you don't understand. Maybe you're fucking sexy. Maybe I want to fucking fuck you. Maybe I find you sexually attractive. You'd be like, oh, but I'm older. You wouldn't find me attractive. Hey, I'm a bit of a fucking pervy little boy.